Hello and welcome to our tutorial for using Libby for ebooks and audiobooks. This is Amanda from Chatham Community Library. Libby is an app that you can get on your phone or tablet, and with your library card, you can have 4 books checked out and 4 books on hold. Today, we'll be using an Apple device to get the Libby app, but you can get it on other devices as well. The only difference will be how you get the app itself. For Apple devices, you'll visit the App Store. On my screen, it's in the top left, but it may be somewhere else on your device. For other devices, you'll visit wherever you get apps. On Android devices, this is the Google Play Store. In the App Store, on the bottom right, tap Search. Then, in the search bar at the top, type in Libby. Then, tap Search in the bottom right. You're looking for the one called Libby by OverDrive, which has a burgundy background and a turquoise book. Tap Get. At this point, you may need to log into your App Store account. You might need to enter a password or just use the Touch ID to install. If you have trouble with this step, please contact the library. Once you've successfully downloaded the Libby app, tap Open. Now it's time to set up your account, and Libby will prompt you through this process. First, you'll answer whether or not you have a library card. If you don't have one yet, please contact us to get one. If you do, tap Yes near the bottom of your screen. Next, you'll see a few options. If you've used Libby before, but you're setting up a new device, you can choose Copy from my other device near the top of the page. If not, you can search for a library or have Libby guess based on your location. We recommend that you search. Libby rarely guesses the right library. You'll tap I'll search for a library near the middle of your screen. In the search bar, type e-ink library, as shown on the screen. This is a group that the library is part of that includes other libraries too. When the results appear, you may see a different library's name. In this case, it's Scotland County Memorial Library. That's okay. They're part of the same group. Tap this result, and on the next screen, you'll be able to choose our library. Tap Choose Another Location, and select us from the drop-down. Chatham County Public Library. Next, you'll enter your library card number. You can find this number beginning with 27605 on the back of your card. You'll enter the entire number with no spaces. You'll next be prompted to enter your PIN. Unless you've changed it, this is the last 4 digits of your card number. If you have trouble with your PIN, please contact the library. I'm going to enter my information off screen for the sake of privacy. Lastly, you'll have a chance to rename your card. The default name is your card number, so I've already renamed mine for privacy. You don't have to rename it, but this feature can be useful if you have cards for multiple libraries in Libby, or if multiple people in your family use the same device. You can give the card the name of a library, as I've done, a person in your family, or whatever you'd like. When you're done with this step, you'll tap Next. And now you've successfully logged in. Unless you log out or delete the app, you won't have to do this process again. Now we can explore the app and how to use it. Firstly, I want to point out that there are 2 sides to Libby that you'll see in the bottom 2 corners. Library on the left and Shelf on the right. The library is where you'll find and check out materials. Once you've checked them out or placed a hold on them, they'll be on your shelf on the right. Let's look first at the library side and talk about a couple of ways to find books and audiobooks. First, you can use the search feature at the top of the page. This is useful if you know exactly what you're looking for. You can search for a title, author, series name, or keyword. In this video, I'll be using Louise Penny as an example. First, tap on Search for a Book at the top of the screen, and start typing your search. As you type, you'll see some options automatically come up. If one of them is what you're looking for, you can tap on it and your search results will appear. If not, you can finish typing your search and tap Search in the bottom right of your screen. In your search results, you can customize your search further by tapping Refine to the right of the screen. This is where you can change the format, language, availability, and other options. To change your preferences for all searches from now on, tap Preferences to the left. For example, if you only want to see ebooks and not audiobooks, you can change your preferences under Format here. Refine and Preferences have similar options, but the difference is that Refine only applies to this search, while Preferences remain until you change them again. Unless you've refined your search or changed your preferences, your search results list will have both books and audiobooks. You can tell it's an audiobook by the small earbuds icon below the cover image. It will also say Play Sample rather than Read Sample. In your search results, you'll see that some titles say Place Hold beside the cover image. This means that all of our copies are checked out and you'll need to place a hold on this title. Just like with our physical books, we have a limited number of copies of each ebook. Other titles are available to borrow immediately, and you'll see that they say Borrow. You can borrow from this screen if you know that's the title you want. If you'd like to get more information about a title, you can tap the cover to read a synopsis and get more details. You can borrow from this screen as well, near the top, just under the cover image. Once you click Borrow, you'll see a confirmation screen. Near the top, you'll see you are borrowing this book for some number of days. You can change your lending period by tapping the number and choosing how long you'd like to keep the book. The longest possible for books is 21 days, and for audiobooks, it's 14 days. Once you've chosen your lending period, click Borrow at the bottom of the screen to confirm. Now you can go straight to reading by tapping Open Book, go back to the library by tapping Keep Browsing, or go to your shelf. For now, let's go to the shelf and take a look at what you'll find there. At the top of your screen, you'll see Loans. This is where you'll find the books you have checked out. You'll come here to read your books and manage your loans. Let's take a look at Kingdom of the Blind. Under Manage Loans to the right of the book, if you tap that, you have some options like returning your books early, or if it's within 3 days of your due date, you can renew the books as long as nobody else is waiting for them. If it's too early to renew, Libby will let you know when you'll be able to do that. It will tell you here at the bottom of the screen that I would be able to renew this title in 18 days. If you don't return or renew your books, they'll return themselves automatically on their due date, so keep an eye on them. Below your loans at the top of the page, you'll see Holds. This is where you'll see books that you have on hold and an estimate of how long they'll take to arrive. Here, you can also suspend or cancel your hold under Manage Hold. Let's take a look at how to actually read a book. Go to Loans and tap Read With. Choose Libby and your book will open to the cover. Tap on the right side of the screen to turn forward a page and the left side to turn back. If you tap near the bottom of the screen, you'll have the option to leave the book and go to your library on the left or your shelf on the right. And in the top right, you can change some settings, like adjusting the size of your text. When you leave the book, Libby will keep your place for you. The next time you open the app, you'll go to your shelf to begin reading again. You may see the book cover in a circle at the bottom of the screen. You can also simply tap this picture to return to your place in the book. This has been a basic tutorial for Libby on Apple devices. If you need help getting ebooks on other devices, visit our website and choose Download eBooks in the menu on the left. There you'll find instructions for lots of different devices. Chat with us online if you need assistance. Just look for the orange Ask a Librarian tab at the bottom of the page. Happy reading!